Hey Gemini, Biting Butterfly Tarot here. Welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. Before we even get started, I just wanted to say if you have Leo or Libra or Earth in your chart or Pisces, definitely check out, cross-watch those videos, or if whoever you're dealing with, especially Leo and Libra. Like, they knocked it out of the charts. It was incredible. So all of them so far have been great, but Virgo, Leo, Libra, and I believe Taurus, all of those, definitely. What we're doing today is basically last week, whenever I did the oracle cards, one was left in the box. There was none in the box when I started the readings, but when I went to put the deck back in, Estefania was in there. She who surrenders, which is chains, bondage, and release. So we're going to find out what you need to release or surrender to. So welcome. All the info you need to know is listed down below. And we'll get started. So get out of your head. There's some over-analysis going on. Just go ahead and release that. Some stalemate, stuck energy. See the truth of the matter. So someone might be in denial of how they feel or what's really going on. Face your fears or realize them. And childhood or family issues. So there might be a lot going on in the home front, or possibly stuff that you went through in the younger years that is carrying over and kind of getting you stuck now. So why is get out of your head here, please, Spirit? The ring. Ooh, involving a commitment. Why is the ring here? Perhaps you're at a crossroads and you're wondering, am I marrying the right person, or did the one get away? Because right here, it's the garden, the bright side, healing, reflection. And it's something that's hidden. Oh, and the divine masculine. Ooh, okay. Let's get the tarot out. Why is the ring here, please, Spirit, with get out of your head? There's some expectation of commitment on some level. I don't know if it's in the current relationship, or a different, if this divine masculine fits into there or not. So we got the Four of Pentacles. So you might be holding back on your feelings towards, commitment or your expectations. But it is starting to affect your happiness. And you might wonder, do I want to get married again? Will it all go to crap, What is the garden here? King of Swords. So someone kind of made a heart or a head over heart decision, or said something bluntly. Could be dealing with an air sign. And then there's the Knight of Wands, in and out energy, which with the divine masculine here, you could be dealing with a twin flame, and that's very back and forth, in and out. But I think they hurt your feelings, or you might have hurt theirs. Because that could be, you are an air sign. But here's the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny are intervening. Some incoming information, possibly some spying. And there's that Cup of Love. Oh, wow. Are you wondering if you don't fix something, if somebody's going to marry somebody else? I'm getting that vibe too, pretty heavily. The Chariot. Yeah, fast action is going to be needed. Because look, there's the Hierophant and the Page of Wands. I think it's either two things. Somebody is waiting to get engaged, has this expectation to get engaged. It's kind of causing a lot of mental confusion and conflict within the relationship, especially with the Five of Swords. But on the other hand, like the biggest message coming through, which has been, I think, part of your love reading since I started this YouTube channel, the divine masculine is worried because someone's going to get married to someone else. If they don't hold back, if they don't make a move, if they still set in that place of expectation, their happiness is gone. She's going to marry somebody else. And I think they're saying, like, stop over analyzing it. Maybe he doesn't want to approach because of how things went down. But there's going to be an epiphany. There's the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and a Knight of Cups. So he knows that this needs to happen. Why is he so resistant? Something else needs to die first. What needs to come to a close before this can happen, Spirit? They've got to have the strength and the courage. And there's the Seven of Pentacles. So someone's invested quite a bit with someone else, with a different relationship. And that's going to have to come to an end. Yeah, there's the Three of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be with an earth sign, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. Because they might want to make a page, a Page of Pentacles offer to that Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So why are they overanalyzing this? I think that Five of Pentacles has something to do with it. Somebody left somebody out in the cold. Yeah, and started a new partnership with someone else. I don't think there's a lot of cup emotion with that either. No, there was a lot of heartbreak around this. When somebody made that decision, it could be, due to confusion. I don't think, it doesn't feel like everybody's well aware of everything going on, but I do think everybody knows about the third party, because I think someone was chosen. And I'm going to put the Divine Masculine back in this deck. I did that for the other two signs because it came out twice, either for the Leo or the Libra. The masculine and the feminine. It was insane. So we're going to go ahead and put that guy back in just in case. All right, let's get down to the stalemate stuck energy. What does that entail, Spirit? For the sign of Gemini. Undying loyalty. That's been coming out a lot too. So somebody you can't let go of. And they can't let go of you either. And then there's the interference with the mice. Miscommunication, small problems. The dog, please. Rose-colored glasses. That's distorted views regarding a person or situation or glossing over the truth. And the mice, please. There's the dog, undying loyalty, 2 dogs. So these two people are like so loyal, have so much love for each other, and they can't see it. They've got distorted views. There's been so many problems in this connection. It's just kind of infected. That's the word I'm getting. They're saying infected this connection. Why is rose-colored glasses here with the dog? And I think somebody had a concept that someone wasn't loyal as they were, and that caused them to be guarded. There's the Seven of Wands, but they were loyal. Like I said, I don't think everybody's aware of the whole situation here. Ace of Wands. Maybe they started a new passionate beginning with someone else, and it just kind of let that person, the devil. They feel tied to you, or vice versa. You don't know why. It's because it's a deep soul connection. You're probably meant to be together, and everybody's holding back. That's what's holding it back. Whatever happened here, this mice that interfered between this loyalty that caused this illusion, because someone entered into a partnership with someone else, Three of Pentacles, and it's taken so long for this to come back. So somebody just thinks it can't be real. If I hadn't heard from them by now, it can't be real. And it's really just the energy is just stuck. And look, the Ten of Wands is starting to weigh on, I think, both people heavily. Why is the mice here with the dog? Ace of Cups. Somebody or something got in between you guys and totally ruined it. The Ace of Pentacles, the Empress. Why is the Empress here? Could have been another person, a motherly figure. Also could be your energy. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody just was biding their time, saying, nope, I'm going to work through it. I'm not going to offer this couple love. Too much time has passed. I'm invested. With this other person, there's that Three of Cups. They're just not moving towards reconciliation because of denial. Because I don't think either side has said really what they feel. Yeah, and they're scared to communicate. There's the Moon with the Eight of Wands. Why is the Moon here? The World. So some cycles need to come to an end, or are coming to an end. And they're up in their head. They feel trapped or stuck, or think that you are in a situation, and there's still that level of expectation. There's the other Three of Wands. So it's like both people were expecting the other one to come back and refusing to make the first move. And nobody has. So I think the universe is going to intervene. There's the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So gathering information and conflict behind the scenes internally, I believe. And some of the communication when this all ended, I think, was rather harsh, and nobody really admitted the truth. So I bet you See the Truth of the Matter is going to have something to do about this connection. What do you want to bet? Which good. I'm a big fan of love. True love's hard to find. You shouldn't let it get away. Clock tower. Yeah, if you don't see the truth, they're going to send a tower. The tree. It's part of your foundation, your destiny. Why is the clock tower here? These roots have already been planted, is what I hear. Deeper look, logical thought. And that says analysis, but this is over-analysis. So I'm wondering if you're over-analytical about the situation and nobody takes action, that analysis is going to cause this clock. The tree, please. Divine masculine. Yes, this is your place, your home. Why is divine masculine here with the tree? It's part of history, universal interference, small problems or inconveniences. Everything that looks like it was a major thing, really at face value is not that bad. There was miscommunication, some interference here by, I think, people that, I don't want to say they don't matter because that sounds terrible, but it's not what it seems. I'll put it that way. The clock tower with the magnifying glass, please. Yeah, somebody moved forward passionately, 6 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. But it wasn't what you had with this person. Not to say it was bad. And that's caused a lot of anxiety. Like I said, you think it can't be real because they moved on like I was nothing. They didn't come back. Why is divine masculine here with the tree? Ace of Swords. See the truth of the matter with the Ace of Swords. I mean, that's appropriate, right? Why else? He's going to be confused and conflicted. Why? I think he's terrified to approach her. He knows she's the happiness, but he doesn't, I'm hearing he doesn't want to interfere with hers. He doesn't want to, it's almost like, I don't want to rush back in and it go awry because he doesn't quite trust it. I think he knows on so many levels, he's seeing the signs. He doesn't quite trust it because he's in that King of Swords energy. And he's trying to make logical sense of something that he can't. And that's really messing with him. But he's going to see the truth about his happiness. But for some reason, he's so still confused on how to approach. And I think it's because he's worried about her reaction. It's been so long. He juggled her. He stayed single or left her single while he pursued somebody else and acted like he didn't need her love. And yeah, stalemate energy. 2 of Swords. But all of that was a lie. And there's that 3 of Wands again. There was this expectation that they would make right whatever BS happened over here. And it's like everybody stayed in their corner and stayed 2 of Swords and didn't approach. So really, everybody here thinks it's the other's job to contact when at the end of the day, both people, subconsciously or consciously agreed to walk in separate directions. And that leaves it really cloudy, as there's the 5 of Pentacles, as to who, whose ball is in the court. We don't know. Because everybody kind of walked away at the end of it, regardless of who did first. And there's judgment. You're meant to come back together. And if you want it to come back together, somebody's going to have to apologize and make that first step. And maybe that's part of your fears. Or I feel like fears comes with abandonment for some reason. I'm just getting that. Why is face your fears here, please? The Sun. Something interfering with your happiness. Or you taking, I'm also hearing you taking the wrong path. There is no wrong path. It might just be the long way. So don't worry about that. There's no wrong turns. What about childhood or family issues? The Locket. So that's deep-rooted love, or I would interpret that to be how you saw traditional commitment, maybe your parents' structure. We'll know a little bit more when we get down to the tarot. Why is the Sun here with face your fears or realize them? Fighting the current, go with the flow. So I think somebody's scared to admit that this, relationship, this divine couple is their happiness. And they don't want to go back there at any cost. Why are they so fearful of that? And that could be due to the heartache. I do feel, though, on some level, it's for something in the past, like a past divorce with your family or with you, or something that happened during childhood. Yeah. So somebody here is scared to make the wrong decision, and they fight the current because they don't want to affect their happiness negatively. Because in the past, I think maybe they made the wrong decision or felt that they did, and they don't want to go through all that again. Very confused. I feel very, it's a, I don't want to use that word heavy again. Look at all these twos. I'm noticing that too. Let me see if it'll come out. But they know, like 10 of Pentacles, this is my happiness. This is everything. Here's all these seeds. So it's taken a long time. Perhaps somebody is trying to build a foundation with somebody else and ignoring it. And here's the 7 of Wands. This 7 of Wands, though, is a lot less guarded than the standard one. This one's more determined. Like, I'm guarding myself, but it's in there. Like, you can reach that wall if you try hard enough. And somebody, I think, did. And there's the Page of Swords again. So this information, when it comes in, I think you're going to be scared of it. You're going to try to run from it. You're going to fight the current. And they're saying that's not going to work anymore. Like, it's time. There's another 2 with the 2 of Wands. And then Temperance. So this is divinely guided. You're protected. This connection's protected. It's like the long way or the short way. Which way do you want to go? It needs to be healed, though. There's the 4 of Swords. All right. Anything else about facing their fears, Spirit, for Gemini? There's the 9 of Wands. This one, though, is not like the Wounded Warrior. This one's going towards victory. So for this one, I get more of like a stubborn energy. Like, I'm going ahead. I'm going the way I want to go. But it also could be taking the reins. So if this does need to be, if this resonates and the situation needs to be rectified, they might be saying, hey, make that first step to work on it. You got the 8 of Pentacles again with Judgment and the Page of Pentacles. The 28 is standing out to me in the 29th. So some of you might get contact or initiate contact on one of those dates. Yep, because there's 8 of Wands. So let me know. Definitely comment down below. I love it when syncs work out like that. All right, why is the Locket here with childhood or family issues? Baggage. So somebody's holding on to past events and or relationships. Excuse me. And there's the throat chakra again. That only happened in the Taurus video. So definitely if you're dealing with a Taurus, you guys are you're both having trouble speaking up on this. The Locket, please, with childhood or family issues. There's the High Priestess. There's the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. So there's some regret or resentment from the past on a family or home dynamic. Could have been, like I said, something you went through or something with your past when you were a kid. Excuse me. There it goes again. With the High Priestess, I think it's affected you more than you let on. It's very a secret side of yourself, I'm gathering on that. And it kind of is interfering. Look at both 10s, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's interfering, though, with your happiness because you're still kind of holding on to it or have some type of expectation around the dynamic of how things will go or should be. And I know that's really confusing. It doesn't make much sense, but they're just saying, no, like, don't define love by that, whether it was your experience or somebody else's. Because here, it's like you think it's just about confusion and, you know, conflict and competition, just very uncertain, unsteady energy. And then you have the Strength card. So just like release that, tame that beast within, because there's a solid offer waiting for you. What else about their family issues? King of Swords. So you might have dealt with someone who was not good with expressing their emotions. And Justice. It could have also been a pretty crappy divorce too. Why is Justice here with the King of Swords? Yeah, it caused a lot of heartbreak, whatever it was. and a lot of guardedness within your energy, especially in your heart chakra, being able to be loved and to love other people. You kind of struggled with that, or your person did, somebody did. But since this is your video and it's like what you need to surrender to or release, I'm getting the feeling it's kind of your dynamic of how you experience that. And it's taken you a long time. It's been a long time to address it. But choose yourself and choose the right, like the good side of love. It shouldn't be painful. It shouldn't be toxic. It shouldn't be, you know, philandering and name calling and angry. That's all the shadow side. That's all toxicity. And you know that. But look, there's the Six of Cups. So it is something, past trauma. And I think you also know this past person is your person, but you don't trust it. I don't think neither of you trust it. Somebody went within and they don't want this in and out energy anymore. But at the same token, they want to rush in. The 6th of September might be significant. They want to rush in and say, hey, this is my wish. You make me happy. But this past issue, this past trauma is kind of preventing that solid new beginning with the Ace of Cups. But it all looks good, Gemini. It's like you guys are both on the same page. It's just that stubborn stalemate of who's going to act first. And I think ego's in the way a little bit. Like you're worried about their reaction or if they would be reciprocal, you know, to that. But this all looks good. It's like, just let that crap go from the past. Don't overanalyze. For once, you know, think with your heart. Think with your heart. That is going to help you see better than I think anything. Because I just get the feeling you don't do that very often. I think logically works a lot better for you. And even though you don't understand it, like there's so much good here. So much love here. So you have Jewel Within a Teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Time to reconnect. And then notice that's also a 10. So an ending with a new beginning. And this is number 4, the dream. Something is revealed, an insight or breakthrough. So see, it's going to be the mother of epiphanies. Oh, excuse me. Hard talking today, guys. Let's try this again. All right. So you have also from this deck, the Enchanted Fern Grotto, Refuge. Ooh, before we disappear from Chris Cornell's coming through. Because like this person is the refuge, like the shelter from the storm. Hummingbird Spirit, Joy. Number 22. Let's get one more. Wizard of the Woods, Focus, number 50. So I think that means focus, take the lead. Like if you know this about your person, go ahead and get it out of the way. I mean, all of your readings are, if this resonates with you, is amicable. They're ready to squash it too. Even if just for closure. But I have a feeling that it's like the path to both of your happiness. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Somebody else got that. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits in your soul tribe. So intuitively, you're going to see all these signs and synchronicities that are just begging you, giving you the green light. Go forward. Go forward. You can do it, Gemini. I'm rooting for love. We need more of that, you know? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So this relationship is going to undergo like a deep healing. So, wow, Gemini. Good reading for you as always. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of our tribe. And we're going to do a lot of cool contests and stuff coming up soon. So, please stick around. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you. Love and light.